Jim Gavin was billed as a really exciting, celebrity candidate is what he is, essentially the kind of candidate who you'd expect to bring something different to a campaign. But I think, campaign has got off to a pretty slow start.
Why
Not
do
a
you
very
think that
great
is?
start. I think he himself is quite nervous. He's quite reticent. Obviously, there was the issue around how it was the selection process within Fianna Fáil. TDs and senators and MEPs were divided on that. I think for a start, the party isn't fully united as of yet. 29 of those PP members voted for Billy Kelleher. And I still think that the party is not, full whack behind Jim Gavin at this stage. There's still a bit of, maybe a little bit of a uncertainty among some TDs about his performance this week. But also, he hasn't really come out with a strong message of what he's about. He hasn't, won over the electorate with any, big rallying call of why he is standing for the presidency. We're still not entirely sure.
We don't have much of a tagline from him, do we? Because I think Heather Humphreys is very much leaning into kind of not necessarily the United Ireland, but like building unity, talking to communities. She has lent on the idea that she can work with people across the border. Her work on the commemorations around the 1916 Rising has come up an awful lot. We're just not really sure what Jim Gavin's about yet. But I wonder, is it somebody who's just been thrown into the deep end here? And like you were saying, I was at the Playing Championships for 2 days. It was like penance this week, even though I was looking forward to it a little bit. I just think he doesn't even know maybe himself what he's about yet. He knows who he is, what he's about, what he's done, and he has that kind of public service background. But I don't know if he has that kind of one tagline that he almost like you said, like can latch onto, and we can understand. Okay, this is who you are.
Yeah, and I think people are looking at it going, what is he standing for? What is he in this race for? Why does he want to be president? And he hasn't really answered that.